Hello again, here Craig from Craig's Car Care. Coming back for an update on the door handle repair. This is the one that we had put the aluminum through the door piece here and then reinforced it back on the inside. I'll try and put a link to that video in here someplace. And this part of the video was going to be about doing something after all the plastic comes out from underneath here. And there's that aluminum bar that we slid in there, just FYI. And here it's coming out of that plastic that's all broken away that used to be up in here. This plastic used to run all the way through here, and after it breaks, the door becomes very weak. So we had put this in here. Well, now we don't have anything to really attach this to. We've talked about, just re-gluing it, putting adhesive or something. Not sure it'll last that way. So what we're going to do is put a foam backing in here, and I'm just going to take some standard foam pipe insulation, and I think it's going to be just right. And I'll cut out a piece, make it fit up in behind here, and try and fill up this gap a little bit. And then, so it stays together for a long time, I ordered on Amazon there some leather, which I want to make some kind of a wrap that'll go around here. I'll cut it here, probably fold these edges over, and then sew it inside out, and then roll it back over itself. And I just found a color that I thought might complement the door and still look pretty decent. So I just wanted to shoot some early video here ahead of time, and we'll doctor it up. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we're back with this door repair, and these are just going to be a lot of little short videos I'll edit and keep popping in there. They're not going to be the cleanest things, but I've gotten so many questions on the last repair that I kind of filmed after the fact. I'm trying to do a little bit more detail on this one. So this little foam piece that you just saw me talk about, for this one, I'm coming about 9.5 inches long, and again, this is just the pipe insulation foam, and then it's about, just about 1 inch wide. I think I've been doing some different widths and cutting for the last 10-15 minutes, trying to come up with something that I think will fit in here and still feel right and maintain the layout so it looks natural. And depending on how far back your plastic breaks and how far you go, you could maybe even end up going with a longer piece. I've just been doing some test fits up in here, and when I shove it up in here and kind of slide it up in there as far as it will go, this seems to be landing just about right here. And once you tuck it all, once I tuck this all back up underneath here and fold it, which I had it done just before I started filming, but I knew you wanted to see that. Once I started doing all that and shoving it all up in there and repinning it down, it really looks pretty good. I'll have to reposition it, and it gets a good solid feel. And then again, my challenge is going to be trying my seamstress skills on cutting this down as a wrap, and I'll sew it inside out is my initial plan. And no, I'm not a filmmaker, so give me a break. So anyhow, I'm gonna fold these over, probably sew it that way, make the edges look nicer. I'll have a running stitch around, and then I'll put it this way, sew it inside out. And I don't have a fancy tripod or anything, so the video's not gonna be the best. You have to do what you can. And it'll be sewed, after it's cut down, sewed something like this, and then rolled inside out. That's what I've been seeing on other YouTube advice, and which should make a pretty cool little leather handle. So we shall see. Thanks for watching. Okay, welcome back to Craig's Car Care. This is the continuation of the door armrest repair R&D, I guess you'd say. So in the first video, we go through and re-secure this door, make it stronger where the handles break by putting the aluminum piece through here with the fasteners on the inside to the metal bracket that's behind here. You watch that first video for that stuff. Then, when you're done, all the plastic that falls out of here gives you nothing to really secure this back to well. We had thought about gluing this back to the aluminum, but felt it was far enough in there. By the time you replace some foam and start gluing things, it's probably not going to hold. So what we've done for our first pass, and obviously we're no seamstress here, is we bought some of the leather, we cut it, folded it, hand sewed it. As you can see, it's kind of wop jarred there, and it's just going to be a work in progress as we try different things. And ended up just velcroing the back side of this back around. So what you see there, it's velcroed back here, and you know, it holds this looser vinyl / leather, whatever this material is, not leather. It holds it up in place, and we put foam. It's not too bad. You know, the other side, if you look, it's kind of like that when it starts with, but after you do the repairs, that vinyl flap there kind of hangs down a little bit, and long term won't do well. So we've made this for our first pass. I think if we did this with a machine that could actually do the leather, or somebody with seamstress talents, not me, I think that would probably actually look a little better. Maybe some kind of a decorative knurl or something along the edge. Probably go back and try a few more renditions. I'm going to make one for the other side anyhow, and it's kind of fun to play with here. So that's where we're at for now for the Chevrolet. This is a 2013 3/4 ton truck, and I understand they're doing it all the way through the Tahoes, all the way through the half tons, and of course into the pickups. So it's not an isolated incident. The only way to replace this for the factory part is, at this time, is to buy the whole door panel, and it's $400 or $500 cost. And they didn't, even though you can see there's a separation here, they don't sell this piece by itself. It's just all plastic welded inside. So anyhow, if you're curious about the repair inside, check out my first video. And for this part of it, that's kind of a first pass. I'm sure we'll try it a few more times and come up with something that's a little bit nicer. Thanks for watching. Craig's Car Care.